Hey everyone, Andrea here with Great Expectations Realty. Oh, it's good to be back. Although it is like the Monday of all Mondays today. It was absolutely insane. So last week we went to the Realtor Convention over in Orlando. And it was really a privilege to go because they had seriously reduced the amount of people that were able to go. So we did get to go to that, and it was a great event, really great classes. I'm a huge fan, I guess, for my agents to, continue to educate yourself. Whether you're like a doctor, a nurse, a lawyer, a car salesman or a shoe salesman, I don't care what your profession is, you should constantly be learning in your field. If that's your chosen field, learn in your chosen field. Constantly be educating yourself about, different things that are going on or whatever. So, I mean, who do you really want to operate on you if you're having a surgery? A doctor that, was like top of his class in school but hasn't picked up a book since then, or one that has like constantly been reading all of the new material and going to conferences and learning about new procedures and new way of doing things and new devices and all sorts of stuff. You obviously want the one that keeps up with this field. So, that being said, we try and do the same. So we did actually do the conference last year, but it was all online, of course, like so many things were. But it was actually, it was really good to actually be able to sit in a very large classroom with not many people in it. It was very spread out, but that was a good thing. It was obviously social distancing by far. It was kind of weird to see everybody just so spread out, but it was really good. Excuse me, it was really good. Anyway, so we have so much stuff going on. Today oh my goodness, it was like one person would be talking to me because I was gone all week, so one person would be talking to me as I'm still waiting on the phone, and then somebody's texting in while I'm on the phone and talking to somebody, and I'm sitting there trying to complete an email, which one email took me like 3 hours to get through. So yeah, needless to say, I was a little bit slow on getting to things today just because it was just absolute mayhem. I thought I was in a whirlwind, so it was kind of crazy. But I'm getting there. I actually made some progress yesterday. I had more attention to the property management side of things. That tends to have like more fires to put out, I guess. That the sales side of stuff, normally you have a little bit more time frame with the sales stuff. Property management, no, it's like you need to get on it. So anyway, so I was working on that. But yeah, there's like so much stuff going on. I mean, I guess because it's fall, all of our beautiful weather is coming. And so it's still nice enough to go swimming, and it's, warm outside, but it's not like this horrific heat, and it's not constantly like on and off again raining. And so we're just starting to get into the fall, and we all love the fall. The fall weather in Ocala is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It's my favorite time of year by far. And it'll go for months and months. So I just absolutely love it. So let's see. I was going to tell you guys, we have the chili cook-off this year. It is actually happening. It's over at the Southeast Livestock Pavilion. And every year we go and we do it. And so far I have yet to win a trophy. I mean, we've got really good chili. We're going to change up our chili recipe this year and do something really off the wall, because normally it's like a really good, just basic classic chili that's like, crowd pleaser or whatever. No, this year we're gonna go off the walls and just do something like absolutely crazy. So it's gonna be like a barbecue chili or something. I don't know. My guy Jeff, he's gonna work on that. He's like, he's got the best chili recipe. I'm like, all right, whatever. So anyway, we are gonna be doing that. That is Saturday, November 6th. And it's just so much fun because all of these different companies or groups or clubs or whatever, they all get together, and like each one of the groups or clubs or businesses has their little tent. So it's a little 10 by 10 little tent, and you have like 20 gallons of this chili, and you have like these little thimbleful, literally little paper thimbles that you spoon the chili in one at a time. And then you have like shot glass size paper cups. So like one ticket gets a thimble full, but 3 tickets will get a shot glass full of chili. And you don't want to eat that much chili anyway, because there's oh my goodness, there's probably 100 different booths. So, you know, by the time you try 100 different chilies, you're full up. So you can't eat a lot. The only ones you get the three ticket cups from are the ones that you really, really love that chili and you want to taste a lot of it. Anyway, every year there is invariably a few people that burn their chili. Have you ever eaten burnt chili? Oh my goodness, it smells so bad. So we figured out how to make it so that our chili does not burn. That is a huge big deal, okay? Plus you gotta have all the toppings and stuff. I don't know. It's just a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. And then there's live music, and there's like a kids area with like bounce houses and stuff like that. So it's just a lot of fun. So, and then, each booth, you have to decorate it up into oblivion. So we always do like a caveman style thing with like the Flintstones. We actually have a real life size vehicle of the Flintstones car that we had somebody make. And yeah, it's huge. It's definitely a replica of this Flintstone-esque car. It's in my garage for the last 2 years because we didn't have it last year, of course. But anyway, that is on, and I still haven't gotten a trophy because other people's booths are so much better than mine. And I mean, they decorate like semi-truck trailers and bring that in, and it's like this stage with like go-go dancers and stuff. And it's just like, I mean, my life-size replica of the Flintstones car, I mean, just, you know, gets blown away. So anyway, this year, I'm like, seriously, we're going to do this again. We're going to go all out. And this year, I'm getting a trophy. I don't even care if it's a little one. I'll take a mini. Whatever. But we're getting a trophy this year. Anyway, so that is on Saturday, November 6th. It's the 40th annual chili cook-off. And this is for the Cornerstone School, which is a private school. It used to be a co-op. It used to be like some parents got together and they were homeschooling their kids. This was like 40 years ago, no joke. They got their kids together, and so like one parent would teach science and one parent would, you know, teach English or whatever, and they would just kind of, you know, it was literally a co-op. It was a cooperative parental thing. And then it got bigger and it got bigger, so then it was like, okay, well, you just have to come in and basically put in time or whatever. And then they were like, well, some parents really wanted to be a part of it but couldn't take the time off or whatever to do that. So they're like, okay, well, you pay, and then, you know, the other parents will volunteer. And it was like, you know, it was kind of a 50-50 thing. Now it's just a straight private school, but it's a really good private school. So anyway, so it does go to that. And so yeah, but they do this really cool chili cook-off, and there's like a bake sale and stuff. It's a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. All right, so we are definitely going to do that. So if you want to come and hang out, we will be doing something with YouTube. I don't know what yet, but I definitely want you guys to be a part of it. Did I mention we've got a T-Rex costume? Like, seriously, not one trophy. It's really bugging me. Anyway. All right, so we have the first Friday art walk. That is the first Friday of every month from September to like May. Basically, we just don't do the hot months. And that's downtown on the square, and there's like artwork, and there's different artists, and there's different booths talking about like the Discovery Center and stuff like that. I will do a video about that one of these days. But yeah, the art walk is 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. And then a lot of the businesses and everything, they stay open late. So it's a lot of fun to go down there, especially in September and October, because it's still kind of like bright out at 9 o'clock at night. So kind of nice. What else? September 2nd, there's a Toby Keith virtual experience at the Ocala Drive-In. I'm not entirely sure what that means. So it's not a concert, but it is a concert, but it's sort of, anyway, so look that up, September 2nd. So that is this weekend, coming up this weekend. All right. The Denellen Duck Race. Yeah, we're supposed to be taking part of that. We'll see. That is September 25th. That's obviously over in Denellen. And the duck race, no, it's not live ducks. It's actually these little rubber duckies, and they put them in the river and they float down. They have their number on them, and so it's to see who wins the duck race. And it's pretty cool. It's a lot of fun. But you can have like different booths, and you know, they've got a beer tent, and of course, I mean, hello. But yeah, it should be a lot of fun. So that is September 25th. So you guys can come and check us out over there. And then, oh, this is, actually on our live event. Okay. So I'm doing live event now. It sounds so bougie. Anyway, so on our Fridays live, the Ask a Realtor moment, those seem to be going pretty good. I don't know. I'm still a little nervous about doing live events, but you guys are really, really helpful and really, you know, asking questions and communicating and stuff. I'm still learning, but that seems to be going well. But I do want to do like a giveaway or something, because it seems like the live event seems to be more people that, like, you know, are more, I don't know, you guys are like my friends, it feels like. So it's like the people I've met, communicated with, or whatever. You guys are the ones that hang out with me on Friday nights. So I figured I would go ahead, and for this Friday, I'm going to give away a CE shop class. So if you have been thinking about getting a Florida real estate license, I'm actually going to be giving away one of the courses. So we actually partnered up about 6 months ago, I guess. This doesn't seem like that long ago, but it probably was. Anyway, about 6 months ago, I'd been kind of looking, I honestly thought about going and getting my instructor's license just to go ahead and just do the classes myself, because I really felt like there was more of a need for schools and classes here in Marion County. There's some really good instructors, but they just don't do them very often. And then I'm like, oh my goodness. My husband was like, yeah, ponder that one a little bit more, because you're going to do this with what time, you know, how much time do you have to do this? So anyway, we were kind of going back and forth on it and stuff. And then I found out about the CE shop, which I've taken classes through the CE shop before, and they're really, really excellent. So needless to say, they partnered up with us. And so on our website, which is GER.ExpectationsOcala.com, if you click on CE shop up on one of the tabs, it will actually take you right into being able to take classes or whatever. And I'm not giving away like the basic class. I'm giving away the standard class, like, which is really good. It's the one I would recommend. So anyway, it's like over $100 for that class. So it's a pretty good giveaway. Anyway, so I'm going to be giving away that. So if you are thinking about getting a real estate license in Florida, I would highly recommend that you go ahead and are here on Friday, because I'm going to be giving away a CE shop class at our expense on Friday night. So we do that about 6:30 p.m. I didn't do one last week because, again, I was out of town, and yes, of course, YouTube goes with me, but I was freaking tired. We were all over the place taking classes and, you know, seminars, and I think the last one I ended at like 7 o'clock. Anyway. All right, so, of course, past that, Stellar is our MLS that we use here. How many houses do we have on the market? No, we've got 55 new listings this last 24 hours. In the last 24 hours, we got 55 new listings, 68 went pending. So not quite 50-50. I like to see a nice 50-50. I much prefer more listings come on than go off, but you know, you can only do what you can do. Price decrease 31, increase 20, 45 closed and are sold, and back on the market 23. So that means either the house didn't appraise, the inspection didn't go through, the financing fell through, I don't know, something happened. So the deal, even though it was pending and under contract, it fell apart, and it's now back on the market. So there's a lot of different reasons that can happen. Like, seriously, I mean, it's amazing the reasons that can happen. I've seen everything. Let's see. Oh, I was going to share with you guys, have you ever tried to do a calculator, a mortgage calculator, to figure out, okay, well, here's what I know I pay in rent, and here's what I know I could afford but how much does that equate to actual house? But if you try and do a mortgage calculator, you end up going into all these ads, and then they're trying to get your information, and it's just annoying, and it's like, so like pop-ups start coming out. It's just, oh my goodness. So I'm going to share my secret with you. I do not have well, I have one, but I don't use it, a mortgage calculator per se. I actually do use an online one, and my favorite one is on Prime Lending. Prime Lending, all one word. So you can go to primelending.com and go to calculators, or you can just Google Prime Lending calculator, and it'll take you right through it. There's no pop-ups, there's no ads, it's just, here's the information that you desire. I love that. I absolutely love that when a company will just have the info. And maybe if you appreciate us sharing with this, you'll come to us for a loan. So, anyway, so I would highly recommend Prime Lending. Debbie is amazing. She's just absolutely awesome over there. She's, they have an office across the street from our office, so I can actually come out of my office and be like, hey. But yeah, I really like their calculators. And no, they are not paying me in any way, shape, or form to say this. I just really I like their website. It's just like, here, I just, some of that other stuff, it'll like, you go down the rabbit hole, and it's like, oh my goodness, why are now 15 or 20 different mortgage companies contacting me? I did not need that. I just had a basic question I needed to ask. Anyway, let's just not go off on that. All right, today, as of today, the rate for a 30-year fixed mortgage is 3.25. They're trying so hard to get up to 4%, I'm telling you, people. But yeah, 3.25 is still pretty low. So, if you are wanting to get a mortgage that is super low, now is the time. I've been saying that for like a year, and like some of you guys are listening and some are not, but I can only do what I can do. All right. I was going to tell you about, since you guys are kind of like, Monday seems to be the day that I kind of share different information about mortgages and houses and the market and stuff like that, and what's going on around Ocala and stuff, of course, too. But I figured you guys might like it if I share some of the programs they have for like first-time home buyers and stuff like that. So here, City of Ocala actually has a first-time home buyer program. It's called SHIP. It's kind of all over, but anyway, our City of Ocala has it. Everybody's going to be correcting me like, no, we have that here. Yeah, anyway. It's a program that helps you with your SHIP, by the way. S-H-I-P as in Paul. Okay, anyway. Yeah, it's for first-time home buyers, and it's up to $20,000 that you can use for like down payment assistance, or you can use it for your closing costs if you wanted to do that. That's a really good one to do. And it's 0% interest, and it's 15-year forgivable. There's no payments on it. So I don't want you, it's like a second loan, a soft loan though. So there's no payments. It's nothing like that. And there's no interest on it. But they want to make sure that you are going to stay owner occupied. So you have to actually live in the house, and, you're going to be there for at least 15 years. It's to try and help the small town kind of, the home owners, So the house has to be under $253,809. Kind of specific there. But that's the threshold, which you can definitely still purchase a home for that. You can get a brand new home for less than that. So they are definitely exist, but you could actually do like a USDA loan. So like, let's say you were moving to Marion Oaks or over to my neighborhood, Ocala Waterway or something like that. Anyway, so you get a home for $250,000, for example, and you put it on a USDA loan. That is no money down. And then you go ahead and get the SHIP program assistance, and that will pay all your closing costs. So you can do it with no money down and your closing costs paid, like way more than what you would need to. But anyway, and after 15 years, it's forgiven. So it's not like you have to be there for 30 years. It's a 15-year. So after 15 years, if you decide to go ahead and sell your home go ahead and sell your home. It's all yours. You made it through the 15 years. You're good. Now, what happens if you have to move for work or something happens and you have to move? Well, then you'd have to, I think it's like prorated out, and you would have to go ahead and pay back, that secondary loan or whatever. But it's not going to be anything astronomical. So anyway, and besides, you did get the money to buy the house. So, it just comes off the closing costs when you sell your house. All right. If you want more information about that, of course, you can obviously ask your realtor here in Ocala. Hopefully it's us, but if not, that's okay. It's over at, you can also go to ocalafl.org. Excuse me, because that is where they have more information on that, or you can call them. I would highly recommend going online, but if you want to just call them and ask them questions or whatever, you can call 352-629-8231 and get more information about the SHIP program. And of course, they have to make sure that they have funds in it and all of that, but they'll give you a lot of information as well. So, okay, I think that's it on that. And I was going to share, I got some really good information today. I was over at the Chamber of Commerce, and they were talking about all the stuff that's going to happen and changes and stuff to town. So this is more for you locals, but that's okay. Did you guys know where I-75, is it 40 or 27? I think it's at 27. Anyway, you know where the Ocala Palms is right there? Shands Hospital has already put in a request, I guess, to the county to put in a hospital there, 120 beds. So it's not going to be like the same as Gainesville, but it's still, 120 beds. That's a pretty good size hospital. So, not to say that Ocala Palms little hotel thing right there isn't attractive, but I'm pretty sure that the Shands that is coming in is going to look really, really, really snazzy. So just saying. And there is a new hotel coming in over there as well. In fact, we're getting a lot of new hotels. We've got new hotels coming in at 40 and 75, 27 and 75, 484 and 75, 17th and 441. I mean, it is just crazy. We are getting a lot of hotels that are coming in. So definitely wanted to share that info. I have like a lot of notes from today. I don't know if you see them. But let's see. I wanted to share, we are getting 150 people per week moving to Marion County. So if you guys were thinking about moving to Marion County, you are not alone. It is a very popular place to move to. And the millennials are our fastest growing sector that are moving here. The people that are between 30 and 39. So there's always this dispute as to whether or not I'm a millennial, but apparently I am not, according to my kids. They're like, no, you are a Gen Xer. So, okay, I don't know. I'm like right on the border. So I'm either an ancient millennial or a really young Gen Xer. So I'm just going to go with that. I'm going to say I'm a really young, hot Gen Xer. Let's see. 370, our population. We have 375,000 people as of April 2020, according to the census, April 1st, 2020. Let's see, we are getting, U.S. News. Okay, for everybody that keeps commenting about how Ocala is crime-ridden or something because you're watching stats online or you're looking up something online, I have to tell you, U.S. News, on their whole thing on best places to live, did a search through the FBI. Okay, so these are the stats from the FBI. And according to them, Ocala, of all the places in the United States, Ocala is number 4 safest place to live. So, check it out on U.S. News. That is awesome. It also ranked us as number 6, I believe, number 6 fastest growing metro. That's actually been the last 5 years in a row. We've been growing pretty quickly for the last 5 years. And number 6 best place to retire. I'm like, that's interesting. So we have a lot of millennials coming in, but it's also still a really great place to retire. So welcome. Let's see, Cody's. Oh, the Cody's restaurant over on 200. It's over kind of by my office. That's getting demolished. Yeah, it's getting demolished. They're actually going to tear it down. And no, they're not putting a car wash there. I mean, seriously, have you seen how many car washes? Like, good grief. Yes, we like our cars clean, but hello, we've gotten so many car washes, gas stations, and dollar stores. I'm up to here with them. Like, seriously, we don't need that many. They're practically across the street from each other. Anyway, but yeah, the Cody's on 200 is getting demolished, and it's becoming a new restaurant, and it's like a strip mall, so it's going to have other things there too, but that's kind of cool. Craft Cuisine. I don't know if you guys remember that restaurant, Craft Cuisine. It was actually really amazing food, but it didn't survive COVID, basically. Truthfully, that's kind of what happened. So it's the owners, the ones, Fatima, anyway, they own, Ipanema and Latina Zimas, and both of those survived, thankfully. So anyway, but yeah, where the Craft Cuisine was, that is now going to be Celebrity Soul Food, and that's opening soon. And then of course we were talking in depth about the rivalry, the major rivalry. Ocala is the horse capital of the world. However, Lexington tries to claim horse capital of the world because they have like the Kentucky Derby, and they are really big with the thoroughbreds. I'm not gonna lie, they are very big with the thoroughbreds. However, we're really big with horses in general. I mean, you name it, we have like hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of different kinds of horses here. So, yeah, so even though we don't have the Kentucky Derby, we do have the World Equestrian Center. So I'm just saying, we also have the Florida Horse Park, which is amazing. So, yeah, now that it's like starting to cool off, I will be out and about more. I don't know if you guys noticed, but my channel, it's like more air conditioned stuff the last couple of months. It is hot outside. I don't do that. You want me to go on camera with my face like melting off? That's just terrible. So yeah, but we are going to be doing a lot more fun activities. I'm really excited about the stuff for next weekend after next. I don't know, like the 11th and 12th. Really excited. But yeah, so yeah, even this week, it's like all air conditioned stuff. But yeah, definitely want to share that. I think that's about it. I guess I hope to see you guys later on this week, and please subscribe. And if you really like my channel, get other people to subscribe. Like, go tell your neighbors, hey, this crazy girl is kind of funny and a little weird, but you might enjoy watching it. I don't know. I need more subscribers. There's like 20,000 views a month, and I've only got like less than 2,000 subscribers. What's up with that? Like, you guys subscribe. Come on. All right. I will talk to you guys later, and I hope that you have an amazing night, and I hope you have an amazing week. And of course, our thoughts and prayers are with everybody over in Louisiana that got hit really hard with Hurricane Ida recently. It's not fun. So lots of thoughts for them. So, all right, y'all have a good one.